no introduction. This is Mrs. Major Society in the building, y'all. We have the Creatives Home Director, CEO, right here in our chair. Stop. I'm so shy. Amazing work. Amazing work. We are truly blessed by this experience. Thank you. So please tell me what started the Creative Home for you?
Okay, what started the Creatives Home for me? First of all, so growing up, I had a really hard time, like, stepping out into the world and being bold, right? And feeling comfortable. When I was growing up, I lived in a very rural community. I was the only Black girl in a lot of my classes. And when you're around people who don't look like you, who don't sound like you, who don't walk, don't talk like you, it can be a burden on yourself to make you feel like you are enough or you don't fit in. So, at home is where I was able to build myself. It was where I was able to pick pieces and, okay, I got to figure this out. And I was able to lean on people as well. And I think creating the home portion of it really, I wanted to create something that I didn't have. Growing up, I was in every single different hairstyle you could think of, outfits, crazy, cool, just so much. And they didn't accept me. I got bullied a lot. On social media, people would post me and call me the N-word, all these really, really bad stuff. I used to be in the principal's office a lot. I used to get bullied on the bus a lot. So like coming home and being able to like express myself and, build my confidence up was really like a big moment.
Yeah.
So I want to be able to make that space for people. And no matter what it takes, I'm a giver. And I feel like God has pushed me to be a vessel for other people to make moments like this.
Amen. That's so good. So what would you say for a person that also wants to be in your shoes as well? Like somebody coming up in their creative journey that wants to also create an environment for fellow creatives.
I think you got to be ready. And I think sometimes when I was called into this, I didn't want it. Like I wanted it, but I didn't know that this was for me.
Okay.
I was around in so many different places. I was doing makeup, then I was styling, and I was being a model. And I think I was just trying to find my niche. But I think God was trying to build me into a community builder. And it wasn't until I got my first creative direction role, really for real. And I was like, wait, I think this is where He wants me to be. And from there, everything that I've asked has been given. And that can be scary. So I think what I would say to a person is if you're finding where you want to be at, be ready and be comfortable with asking, but being ready to receive. Because you can receive something like this, but not know how to handle it.
Yeah.
So just being ready.
That's amazing. And what would you say is your earliest memory of knowing that you wanted to be creative or just wanting to express something that happened?
So growing up, I used to have fashion shows in my living room. So it's funny. It feels like we're at home. That's really what it was. I used to have fashion shows and like concerts and like we used to run over Medea lines and stuff in my living room right in front of the furnace. So that was one of those. I'm 9 years old, 8 years old, kind of like memorizing all these lines and, acting with my personality. And as time, that creativity pushed into different ways. Yeah.
That's amazing. And where do you see the Creatives Home going in 5 years from now?
5 years from now? Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay touching lives. Of course, I want to do the big things. I want to have fashion shows. I want to be able to travel with this. I want to be able to go to Houston and Asian societies in Houston this weekend. Like I want to do that stuff, but it takes time, and I don't want to outpace where God has me now. Being able to settle here and being able to be okay and kind of like being a light where I am. Yeah. So I don't want to say, I want to be here. And if I don't make it there in 5 years, I don't want to beat myself up for that.
Yeah.
I want to be a light where I am.
That's amazing. How would you say like God has helped you draw closer to Him even through obeying Him with the Creatives Home?
I think obeying because like I said, when you ask, it's given.
Yeah.
So you have to be very, 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 very particular in what you're asking. All I asked God before this, I said, God, I just need time. I need time to pour into this event. I need time to do this. I need time to do that. So, like I said, being comfortable when you ask, being ready to receive, especially being in a place where you are dwelling on God and leaning on Him. But yeah.
Wow, such an inspiration. This is as raw as it gets, y'all. Really, really. And what would you want to leave the people off with?
Yeah. I feel like I want to leave them with you can do it. Anything is possible. God is real. I don't want to seem like a weird person for talking about God, but I have to mention Him a lot because I was going to cancel this event, my job. I didn't want to do this. I wanted to just go lay in my bed and go to sleep. But you got to keep pushing, got to keep pulling it through. It's going to be hard. You're going to go through the mud. You're going to not want to wake up some days. You're not even going to want to be on earth some days. So just being able to know that and still push,
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's amazing. Guys, what other words do you need to hear?
Blessing, thank you so much.
It's really my pleasure. It's really my pleasure.
Like, thank you so much. She's a young creative, and I want her to express herself and put her in rooms where she can shine as well. So that's the goal. So we're doing that.
I love it, y'all. I love it. Thanks for having me here. I guess.